And so now I can start to love out of the capacity that God gives me, and I can start to recognize other areas of my life that are broken. And now he says, hey, Graham, look, you're dealing with this, but dude, I got this over here that I want you to deal with. I think you had one of those things in your life.
Yeah, it was, so nicotine smoking had been part of my life. My dad smoked growing up, so I started smoking because that was cool. And then when I started dating my now wife, that was a deal breaker. So I switched to vaping, which is the worst option, and from an addiction standpoint. And then I started feeling the shame of every time I would need to go buy some more. It was just like, I knew I needed to get rid of it, and I just turned it off. And driving home, I was like, I'm not going. And she even said, what do you mean? I was like, I'm done. And the other thing that you learn through this process is you tell the truth. And your word means something. So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I'm not perfect at that, but when it came to the nicotine, I dropped it. So I've been nicotine free for 2 years, almost 2.5.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
One of the cool things is that as God's restoring our heart back to him, and we recognize that life's not all about us, now we have the capacity to do stuff like that.
That's right.
Or before, I didn't care.
That's right. That's the least. that was just me getting in between fixes. That's all that was.
And that was a part of the way I coped.
That's right.
And so now I recognize I can turn to God and I can turn to my wife and to healthy people to cope with losing a job. How do I deal with that? Right? Illness, sickness, the loss of a family member. How do I deal with that? Well, I turn to the people that I love, and they help pick me up and they walk me through that time. If you like our content and find it helpful, please do me a big favor and smash that like button and go ahead and follow us. That'll help us get our content out to thousands more men that are looking for hope in this broken and dark world.